guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vagisha Mishra. If you're watching me for the very first time, I review and decode beauty pageants at my channel. So please go ahead and subscribe and also turn on the bell icon so you'll be the first to get notified whenever video goes live at my channel. So here I am to reveal my pre-arrival favorites for Miss Universe pageant, which is going to take place next month in United States of America on May 16. So as we all know that we have been following these candidates for a year now, and we all have been under a state of confusion that whether Miss Universe pageant is going to be held or not, but finally it's going to happen, and I'm so excited and I cannot wait for it to begin, and you can absolutely look that in my voice as well. So without further ado, let's get started and let's know who is it who's ruling my heart. And this is the random kind of leaderboard which I'm going to talk about some of the candidates who I think will definitely place in the days to come if they maintain their consistency. So let's begin. Starting my leaderboard with semi-finalists, and I definitely think that Cambodia is one among them. So Cambodia is not a very strong and known sash at Miss Universe pageant, but looking at Cambodia's representative this year, I think she definitely fits everything which is needed to shine at a stage like Miss Universe pageant. Cambodia is stunning, she is beautiful, she speaks like a dream, and whenever I am listening to her, be it her press conference videos, be it her up-close personal videos, I think she definitely nails it by her conviction and her natural charm, and that is something which really impresses me. So Cambodia at number 20. Now next we have Nicaragua. Again, as I said and mentioned in my up-close personal videos, that Nicaragua is not a very well-known sash at Miss Universe pageant, and they have placed very occasionally, but looking at Anna Marcelo, I think she has got a stunning face, she's beautiful, and watching her up-close personal video, I must say that she speaks very well as well. When talking about speaking abilities, it's not only what you are speaking but how you are speaking. And looking at Anna Marcelo, I definitely feel that I feel connected to her in a very positive way. So Nicaragua at number 19. Up next I have El Salvador. El Salvador is beautiful and she is simply amazing when it comes to social media presence. Watching her videos, watching her pictures and photos, I think she definitely has a background which demands a lot of attention. Looking at her overall personality, it definitely feels like she's going to place in the semi-finals for sure. Next up, I have Great Britain. I am in simply love with the kind of women who have a story to tell, and Great Britain is among them. Great Britain has a very good representative this year because she is highly educated, she has a very well established job. Apart from that, she has been modeling since many years, and she is very spontaneous when it comes to pictures or videos. She simply makes a connection with the audience, and that is something which we want to see in any representative going for the pageant. So Great Britain. Next up I have Vietnam. I think I've been following some of her recent photo shoots and I am simply blown away with them. I think that she speaks very well, she has a story to tell. Watching her up close and personal video, it seems that she has struggled and seen a lot in her childhood and adolescence. So I think that she will definitely grab the attention of the jury in the closed door interview, but will she actually proceed further? We shall see at the time, but for now I see her in the semi-finals. Up next I have Japan. This beautiful lady has a beautiful story to tell. I am in simply love with her vivacious personality. She has a very wonderful voice and I love the way she smiles. And I think that she has that connection with the audience. Again, I'm being so repetitive, but that is something which I'm always looking forward to in many of the candidates. Whenever I see any pageant, I want to see that connection. And with Japan, I do see that conviction and devotion which is actually needed to shine at any international pageant, because if there is no connection at all, you cannot actually excel at any pageant, be it national or be it international pageant. So that reliability factor is definitely there in Japan, and I think she's going to do quite well in the competition. Now next we have Canada. So Nova Stevens has been simply mesmerizing ever since she was crowned because she has a great story to tell. She is an epitome of how a resilient woman should be when it comes to becoming a spokesperson of the society. And looking at the IMG trend of Miss Universe pageant, we're very strong women who have strong advocacies, who can stand as the spokesperson for the entire women community. I think Nova Stevens definitely deserves a very strong chance to come forward and make a mark at Miss Universe. So Nova Stevens is up there. Up next, I have Romania. I am in love with her beautiful face, and following her journey in previous international pageants, I must say that this is the right pageant for her. Romania has given her all, and it shows in her projection, be it her videos, be it her photo shoots, or be it her social media. Watching her up close and personal video, I must say that I was simply in love with her fashion style and how she carries herself on stage and on camera. She has a story to tell, and she's very flamboyant to admit whatever she is going through, and that makes her a star despite of being pulled down because of the controversy she stirred with the photo shoots which pictured the African black beauties. I think she actually must have got triggered in between, but definitely she has come again back as a warrior, and it reflects in her personality as well. So Romania definitely is there. And now next I have Jamaica. So as I said that Jamaica's videos is one of my favorite videos in the up close person video. If you haven't watched that video yet, please go ahead and watch it here. Somewhere the link is placed here. So basically when I was going through her video, I was simply blown away with the spontaneity, energy, and that vivaciousness she has in her voice, and the way she looks at the camera. She simply just makes me feel like I am just sitting right besides her, and she's talking to me about her life journey and what is going on in her life. So Jamaica definitely is up there, and I would not be surprised at all to see her placing quite high at Miss Universe 2020. Now next we have Puerto Rico. As I mentioned again, that Puerto Rico has been doing amazing at Miss Universe pageants. Last year she was Puerto Rico's representative, Madison Anderson. She was first runner-up, and this year I think Puerto Rico again has sent a very stunning candidate. The best thing I really like about Puerto Rico is that she's very natural, she's very spontaneous, she never tries to pretend something which she is not, but she's very real, and that simply impresses me. Up next I have Chile. I think she is already a star in the making. And looking at her personality, I think she's another Gal Gadot who's going to make it huge at Miss Universe pageant. Whether she will win it or not, I don't know, but I definitely see a very bright future right ahead of Daniela Nicholas, because she is simply stunning. I mean, whenever I hear her speaking, her voice simply blows my mind because she's so full of positivity and life. She's beaming confidence, and she seems to have a vision, and that is the best thing which is there in her. So I definitely feel that Chile, despite of being a very small sash, is going to make it huge at Miss Universe pageant, and this is the beauty of this year's edition of Miss Universe pageant, that the small sashes are really doing good and the huge sashes are merely hyped up. That is what I think. Up next I have United States of America. Now United States of America was in my top 15 to top 20 placement, if I'm not wrong, in my previous leaderboard, but looking at her up close and personal videos, I think she actually has prepared a lot for the coming Miss Universe pageant, and it shows the way she is so humble, she is so balanced, neutral, and she's not at all panicking. She just simply is very relaxed but at the same time focused, and that is something which we can observe in the eyes of the candidates. Looking at the content of her video, I think she is not saying something which she doesn't mean. She's simply saying everything from her heart, and that is the best thing which I really like about her video. And after looking at that video, I can say that United States of America should not be underestimated at all, and I definitely see at least a top 10 placement for America. Up next I have Philippines. I think there is no surprise why Philippines is here. She's simply stunning facially. I mean, she is very gorgeous, and her styling, her makeup, her dressing, Everything seems to be on point. The interviews which she's doing with the latest fashion bloggers in Philippines as well as internationally, I think she has done her homework very well. Looking at her video, it looks like she actually has many things to take to the Miss Universe stage, which is what we are always looking forward to any candidate fighting for the international crown, because until you have a very strong, authentic and foolproof advocacy, you cannot actually make a voice heard at any international pageant. And this, I think, Rabia has actually worked very well upon. So Rabia Mateo is definitely going to place quite high at Miss Universe pageant, and she's going to continue the placement streak of Philippines at Miss Universe. Up next, I have Thailand. I think I have been persistent with Thailand, placing at number 6 spot at my leaderboard all the time, only because I'm not still very convinced with how she speaks. Whenever I look at her, I definitely see that international star appeal, but when it comes to the connect, the reliability factor in Amanda Ogden, I don't feel that connection yet. But having said that, I know that Miss Universe Thailand is definitely working very hard on their representative, and it shows in every press conference or in every appearance she's making in public. So I think that if she actually steps forward with a lot of preparation, she can definitely claim yet another crown for her country. And if not win the crown, I definitely see her placing at top 5. But for now, she's at number 6. Now in number 5, I have South Africa. Now South Africa, by sending Natasha Yorbier, is sending a very power-packed contender for a back-to-back fight at Miss Universe pageant. She's beautiful, she's remarkable when it comes to her facial beauty. I think she simply is at par with Roland Strauss or Demi Nail Bitters. So I definitely feel that Natasha Yorbier is facially stunning. She doesn't have to work very hard to look stunning and gorgeous. Her styling is always on point because the attention never goes to her wardrobe, but her face is so angelic that the attention simply goes to her face. And looking at her social media, her advocacies and how she talks, I think she simply manages her calmness and fierceness very well. She balances it very well, and that's what I really love about her. Now next I have Brazil. I think the reason why I really love Brazil is the transformation which she has shown in these months, and she has actually come a very long way. Having noticed how she worked very well upon her body and how she worked well upon her communication skills, I think she has actually done her homework very well. She's very disciplined, and it shows in her lifestyle, her social media presence, and also in one of the videos she shared about her entire day-to-day schedule. And that really made me wonder about Manushi Chiller's preparation for Miss World pageant, where she was ultimately very disciplined and convicted. And unless and until you are very disciplined, you cannot win any international title. So for that, we cannot underestimate Brazil, because she is coming up with a lot of preparation to step forward at Miss Universe platform. Now next I have India. I think Adeline Castellino has really come a long way. Looking at India's performance at Miss Universe pageant in the last few years, it has been a little bit disappointing. But now this time India finally can have hope, because Adeline Castellino not only looks stunning when it comes to runway and when it comes to photo shoots, because she is simply very fierce, amazing, but at the same time she shows that she has that humble roots which is very much needed to shine at any international pageant. The best thing about Adeline is that you can relate to her on a personal level. Whatever she speaks, she resonates the same kind of ideas in her audience's mind, and that is the beauty of her speech. Apart from that, I think India doesn't have a very strong team, and that could be the only drawback which I'm seeing right now. But having observed her journey, how she has fueled and energy in every step of her journey, that really makes me feel that this time for India, and it's quite possible that India can finally at least reach to top 5 of Miss Universe pageant, which is also a huge feat. Next up, I have Mexico. I think Mexico is simply amazing. We don't need any reason to justify why Mexico is nailing every public appearance. She's very confident, and her team has been working really hard on her. and it shows in a projection how she carries her styling, how she carries herself in the press conferences or in any videos, and she actually is very well prepared when it comes to runway, when it comes to speech, and when it comes to overall social media personality impression. So overall, Mexico has a very high chance, and looking at Catriona's win at Miss Universe after becoming a top 5 finalist at Miss World, I think here also Andrea Meza stands a huge chance to go ahead and claim the universe. Now up next at number 1, I have my sentimental favorite for the title, Janik Maceta from Peru. So Peru hasn't won Miss Universe crown in a very long time, and this is the time when the candidate of Peru is simply stunning and amazing. Whenever I go through her pictures, her videos or her public appearance, I think she's very well prepared when it comes to makeup and styling, how she projects her personality on photo shoots and in any public appearances she makes. But apart from that, when I follow her social media journey, I think she has a story to tell, and looking at her up close and personal video, I think I was very much impressed with it because she talks about her story in a very fun and engaging way. So she doesn't come across as a highly melodramatic contender for the crown, but she is very real, that's what I feel. And I think that this is the time when the Latin American country finally wins its Miss Universe. And looking at Peru, I think she is one of the best Latin American candidates going for Miss Universe 2020 pageant. So with this, I have come towards the end of the video, and I have shared my favorites for Miss Universe 2020 with you all. I would love to hear who are your favorites for Miss Universe 2020 in the comment section below. So leave down your opinion and your favorites in the comment section below, and if you would like to watch certain videos, please leave your suggestions as well in the comments. And thank you for watching. I will see you guys soon with the next one.